Hi, so the year is 2012, and this is the story of my catfish. Yeah. Alright, so it's a Saturday. I'm at home at the peak of my social life on the internet playing Habbo Hotel. Habbo Hotel, you can Google it for yourself. Don't play it. And I had friends on that, and they were over the game. So they invited me to a different game, and that game was IMVU. And they said it's way better than Habbo. That's basically comparing a turd to a polished turd. It's still both shit. Anyway, I switched from Habbo to IMVU, and after a while, they just leave. But for some reason, my little 12-y brain was like, hey, I'm meeting a bunch of people, and my avatar looks way better than the other one, and me in real life. But yeah, I was having fun, so I kept playing. 2 years basically passed, and I'm still playing this game, and I hang out in gaming rooms and emo rooms, and I meet this person who comes in, and that person was Shay. Shay was like me, an Australian, lived very close to where I live, and we bonded over a topic, which was a game called Fable. Now, Fable is just a RPG adventure game with like magic and swords. It is amazing. But I never played the stupid Connect game because it was just terrible. And she played them all, including the Connect. So me being as stubborn as I am, go out the next day and buy it, play it, finish it. And she was impressed. So she's like, hey, you should add me on Xbox and we'll play Fable 2 and Fable 3 together. And I'm like, that's really cool because none of my friends will play it with me because I play it too much. So we play it together. We hop on Skype and we talk over it. But the thing is, her mic was broken. Very convenient. So her not talking and me talking, she also shut herself because she knows what I look like, and I don't look like I have a very deep voice, but I have a deepish voice. Oh yeah, so her Xbox Live gamer tag was Dylan with like a bunch of A's, and her excuse for that was, that is my cousin, and because I have no Xbox Live, which is like the subscription to play on Xbox Live, she's just going to borrow his account. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Definitely not sus. So we go on playing, we finish a bunch of games, we become friends, really, really good friends, and we talk and talk and talk. Eventually, my heart starts to boom for her, and she apparently liked me, says a few of our other friends. And when I was told this information, I was like, what? Me? A girl likes me? Cool. So I tried to work my moves and basically confess my feelings to this girl. And it basically came out a bumbling mess, which she found adorable. So I classed it as a win, kind of. But yeah, and then she's like, yeah, I'm kind of possibly the same. And then there was like this inside thing of, she's never going to actually say that she likes me, but it's like hinted at. I don't understand what it was about, but it was a thing. So we exchange a bunch of things. We become a lot more intimate. So you guys are probably thinking right now, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm thinking right now? I am a fucking idiot. But nevertheless, we must learn from our mistakes. Yeah, that went on for a good few months. And then I was at my friend's house on a Saturday, and I just woke up, and I was trying to convince her to play Halo 4 with me, even though it's a terrible piece of shit of a game. Yeah. So she, I don't know why, got kind of annoyed, and then for some unknown reason to me at the time, said, we can't ever see each other and we can't be together, and that she's going to stop talking to me, so I stopped like having feelings and shit for her. And I was pretty shitty over it, like not angry, kind of just like mopey. And that was a good, I'm gonna say 2 to 3 weeks of just depression, my sad 12-y depression. Over a girl I've never seen before. Good times. Yeah, so anyway, a few months pass, we hardly ever spoke. And then one day, she randomly comes back and is like, hey, I have a boyfriend. We should talk more. And I'm like, cool. Meaning I am dying on the inside, please leave me to die. But in saying that, I did it anyway. So we started talking more. Most of the conversations were about her new boyfriend and blah 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 blah. And then I thought it was a cool idea to be like, hey, I have a girlfriend. And I couldn't think of a name. So I said Phoebe. The problem with the name Phoebe is the name of my cat. So saying it now, it's kind of funny. Anyway, she instantly saw through it. And I was kind of like, yeah, okay. And about a week after, she's like, yeah, I know you don't have a girlfriend. I'm like, damn. So she found it kind of funny / cute that I was doing all this, and then randomly disappeared again. And I'm like, alright, second time, it doesn't hurt that much, kind of. Some kind of shitty for like 2 weeks again. And then she comes back again a few months later. It's like, hey, I broke up with my boyfriend. Do you want to like play Xbox or something? And I'm like, sure. Though when she was talking to me, she was also talking to a friend. Let's call this friend now Dylan, who has the same name as the Xbox Live gamertag, was apparently a friend from school. And when we were talking, I noticed similarities between how they spoke, well, I mean typed, with like the same emoticons and the same slang and all that kind of. So I say, hey, you have the same name as Shay's cousin. And then it was just quiet for a while. And then Shay disappears offline, but Dylan remains. And then Dylan's like, where the hell did she go? I don't fucking know. You're her friend. And we spoke for a good 45 minutes. And at this point, I knew that was actually Shay. And I was trying to decide in my head whether it's Shay trying to troll me by being someone else, or it's Shay, but it's a man Shay. So I was talking to man Shay, and I basically came straight out and said, hey, are you actually Shay and you're a guy? And she goes, no, we are close friends in real life. So we become friends-ish. He showed me a picture of something he found cool. Also, he announced to me straight away that he was gay. So I'm like, okay. He showed me a picture of something in his room. And I'm like, that room looks very familiar. Like, really familiar. Oh, it's Shay's room. What are you doing in Shay's room? He's like, oh, I was over there. I'm like, nah. Can you just please admit it? And he's like, yeah, I feel so bad, blah, blah, blah. And there's this big, sad moment of him feeling really bad about it, because at start, it was like fun for him, but then he got kind of shitty because he knew that he was like playing me hella bad. But I took it really well, surprisingly. And I'm like, yeah, I have my suspicions. That weekend, I went snowboarding in Canberra, so I had a lot of time to think about it. And I was actually considering trying a homosexual relationship with this guy, because I was trying to find out if I had feelings for the person or the identity of Shay, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Yeah, it turns out I am straight-ish, mostly. I don't know. I still don't know. But yeah, I decided, nah, it's not for me. And I'm like, hey, we should still be friends and all that, considering you know too much and I can't let you live. So now we are still friends to this very day, and is also my hairdresser. So the person who catfished me for like 4 years is now my hairdresser. Yeah. Okay, bye.